afternoon everyone, my name's Nicholas, I'm a part-time reseller. I sell on Amazon and eBay for profit. So what we're going to go through today is the June roundup, basically the main figures, the big figures, and what does that actually mean in regards to actually sales and how much profit I'm actually getting at the end of the month. Okay, so it's basically the 1st of June till the 30th of June. So obviously I might have sourced different items, to actually sell. They've not sold yet, but I'm still taking it into account when I'm actually doing my breakdown. So let's talk about the main sales. Okay, so on eBay, I had a total sales of £2,151. Okay, that is the total sales that I actually had. So that is all the money coming in, being cost of postage also, and the items that I've actually sold. So how did I actually get that amount? So for me, I would say was basically the bumper plates. You can actually see here I've got benefit ones or Wolverson ones. So I was selling them for about 100 quid at a time, all the way through the month of June. And I was sourcing them for half the price really and selling them on. So for me, that was the biggest thing in regards to eBay. Also, I was looking yesterday in my variation listings and have got about 15 or 20 different sales. All in all together, I had 60 different items I've sold for that variation listing of Disney Infinity characters. Initially, I thought that it was a waste of time, but if they're selling for £1 or £2, if they're selling at £2, 60 items, so that is 120 quid that I'm actually gaining, instead of me just bundling up of 5 at a time or anything like that, 5 at a time and just getting maybe 3 quid. So I'm really happy that I actually chose to do the variation listing. A few Skylanders sold, but nothing major. And I've got a few personal items that I actually sold on eBay. Okay, so you can actually see 2 or 3 here. Nothing major, some shoes or some pieces of clothing, really nothing crazy. So let's go to Amazon. Okay, so Amazon, the money, the total sales that I had on Amazon this month is 2,754. Okay, so that is the total sales that I've actually had on Amazon, without actually taking out the fees or anything like that. That is simply how many pieces of product I've actually sold, and that is the total that I actually got from them. So when it comes to Amazon, we're just going to go through quickly the main things as to how I actually got to that amount of money. Sorry, I'll just get them now for you. So one of the biggest ones was have to be that Nintendo Switch deal. So you can actually see I bought 2 of them for $3.20 each, and they came with 8 different Nintendo Switch games. They've all sold now, and so that was a really good deal, which I actually profited 300 quid at the end of it. So I was really happy with that. Let's see what other items. Other items that I had was all the Xbox One all the Xbox One Disney Infinity Lego Dimension characters I've actually sent in, or Skylanders. They sold immediately. I've still got 4 Disney Infinity 2.0, so I've still got 4 of these to actually sell. For some reason they've not been selling. I mean, obviously I know the reason is because I'm actually asking 45 quid, so I probably will lower it quite a lot to potentially 35, 36 quid, and actually see if that actually makes any difference. And if it does, that's them all sold, and I was literally paying 10 quid at a time, so I'm quite chuffed. 200 or 300 quid from that month will also have to be the Xbox One Kinect sensors. So if I have a look quickly here, so the Xbox One Kinect sensors, which I was buying them for about 20 quid, and I was actually selling them for even 140 at some stage. So which was actually amazing. Skylanders, again, you can actually see here, you will be seeing, hopefully, if I do the work, you'll be seeing actually different figures I'm actually selling there. Skylanders figures, Disney Infinity figures, which are selling at a stupid amount. So for example, Boba Fett, Mandalorian came out, so he sold for 20 quid. I only bought him for 50p. So happy with that. Skylanders Imaginators have been selling really well on Amazon for me, so 30 and 20 quid at a time. And I don't mind selling them in because the profit is massive. Okay, I'm paying 1 quid and I'm getting 30. So I've done all the work, I've looked up and I'm searched which character's worth it and which not. I mean, I even bought some today, okay, so I bought another Hulkbuster today because I know they're going to be selling for 37 quid at a time. Loki also sold. So it's quite boring when regards to it. So it was mainly Disney Infinity and Skylanders. That's what really got me to that amount, plus the two Nintendo Switch deals. And it's not too bad, I think, considering how much I actually spent last month and actually what I'm earning from it. So let's actually go down to the figures and see what it is. So money that I received from Amazon. So the total money that I received from Amazon, I don't think you can actually see it here. You might be able to, you might not be able to. So total money that I received, and I'll also hopefully have another one there, is 2,535 quid. Okay, that is how much I actually received from Amazon. So they've taken out the fees and everything, and that's how much they've paid me in the month of June. Money received from eBay after fees and after me having different things, different expenditures, so posting and so on, 1,300. That's how much money I received from PayPal to myself. Now, so let's actually go through what does that actually mean. So in regards to actually sourcing this month, I actually spent £1,554. So you can actually see here also the breakdown, some Xbox One games again. I did buy myself a big 34-inch monitor, so I paid 170 quid. That is also a business expense because I'm using it in order to actually list. I bought a new MacBook, so USB 3 cable needed. I bought eBay tape. So tape again, so that was 14.28. Some more characters again when collecting, and you can see the two Nintendo Switches, 320. Another Kinect yesterday. I spent 300 quid on some Rockstar game capture cards. Not a single one is sold, but I only sent them in yesterday to Amazon, so I'm not expecting anything to have sold yet. But I'm still taking it into account as cost for this month. And then I've got some bumper plates that I bought, 144 and 99 quid. So the total sales from both Amazon and eBay were 4,905 quid. That is how much I actually sold for this month. Total income from Amazon and eBay is 3,830. The total that I spent on sourcing this month was 1,554. Now I actually put about 20% each month away from that, away to actually pay for my first tax payment, which will be in January, because I started trading September. So my first tax payment will be in January, so I'm expected to be quite a large one, 3,000 or 4,000. So that's why I'm putting 20% of each, 20% of my profit, I put it away in a savings account. So I'm going to put away, so I've put away actually £766. So the income after tax is 3,064. Okay, so we have got a clear profit of £1,509. Okay, that is a clear profit of £1,509 in the month of June, where I've not been able to actually source. I've not been able to go to charity shops. Everything's been done through Facebook Marketplace. I don't even go to car boot sales. I've not even been able to do retail arbitrage, okay, because the price seems just too high for me to sell. So I don't think that's actually quite bad for a month. And I must admit, potentially maybe 2 hours work a day. Some days I've actually done nothing on it. So I don't think that's bad at all. Just make sure, okay, that you're not spending too much on it. So you can actually see my profit potentially could have been 1,800 because maybe if I wanted to, I couldn't have included them Rockstar game capture cards because I only bought them 2 days ago and it's the end of the month. But this is how I actually treat my business, okay? Everything absolutely matters. Do I take any of this money? No, I don't take any of this money myself. All I do is that 1,500 will go again in regards to me actually buy more stock and sell it. This is how I've been running my business model since November time. I don't take anything. The only thing I've actually took from the business was basically over 2 years, I bought a MacBook Pro and it's basically going to be charging 50 quid a month on my business account because I'm using it for it. So that's the only thing I'm actually taking. And try and reinvest as much as possible, okay? Because even if I put my money in a savings account, that 4% won't actually yield anything. But I can actually buy something for 10 and sell it for 20. So it's actually worth for me to do so. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you can actually see an idea of what I've been doing. All the videos are there of the items that I've actually sold this month. I wouldn't say I'm amazing at it. Yeah, I am not. I'm completely average, especially the sourcing part of it. I don't go out my way. I stay and I use the items that I just know the value of. And 1,500 quid for clear profit, which goes to the business for me to actually buy more stuff. Quite happy actually with that amount, and I think it's actually lower than last month's, okay, but I did actually buy a few big items to actually sell. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this. If you can actually subscribe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Have a good day, everyone.